Hi, good morning guys. Today is Thursday, September 3rd. Crazy how we're already September. So today's class we're going to get up and move. We're going to flow a little bit today because it's just what I felt like my body needed. Sometimes we slow things down too much, and then when we slow things down too much, then we become more stagnant, and then we become I don't want to say lazy, but we get so comfortable with the slowing down that when it's hard to get remotivated to get up and get moving. And the effort's worth it. The effort to get moving, to keep moving, it's worth it. It helps you feel better physically. It helps you feel better mentally. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get up. We're going to flow. Nothing too hard or too crazy, but we're just going to keep moving. So I'd like you guys to start off laying on your tummy, something different. Watch out, Nick. Got my buddy back with me because Mail is at school. So go ahead. I'm going to actually turn sideways. So go ahead and lay on your tummy. Stack your hands or your elbows. Rest your forehead on your hands or your elbows. And just bring your awareness onto yourself, onto your breathing. And just observe how, when you're laying on your tummy, the different parts of your body that connect to the earth when you breathe. Do you feel your chest press down into the earth? Do you feel your abdomen expand into the earth? Do you feel your back muscles working when you breathe? What are the different sensations you feel when you lay on your tummy and you just focus on the breath? And so my quote for today is, it's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you implement that effort into your life every single day, that's where transformation happens. That's how change occurs. So keep going and remember why you started. I'll read it again because it's kind of lengthy. It's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you implement that effort into your life every single day, that's where transformation happens. That's how change occurs. So keep going and remember why you started. And I loved this quote. For me, I am a perfectionist. Part of the reason why I practice yoga to help calm that mind down and let go of the need to be perfect, the need to have everything just so. But it's not about being perfect. It's about every day showing up, making the effort, trying to do good, trying your best. And trying your best isn't being perfect. It's trying your best, what's within your capabilities. And when you show up every day, when you make the effort every day, when you work hard every day, that's when you see the real changes. That's when you feel the real changes. And then you remember, like it says, and you remember why you started whatever journey it was for the day, or the week, or the year, or your life. So keep moving forward. Keep working hard. Keep putting in that effort. Even on days when it's hard to get up and get moving, to do your yoga, or to get outside and do a walk, or even sometimes just to get out of bed. Keep making that effort. I promise you it will be worth it. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And on your next inhale, I want you to slide your hands out to the side to a T. And with your arms out to a T, I want you to press those palms down so you're activating those shoulders. It's a weird feeling, but press those arms, press those palms down, and you tend to, when you do this, clench your butt too, and that's fine. But make the effort so you activate your scapula area, your shoulders. So really just press, 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 press down. Keep pressing and keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, because the tendency is to hold your breath here. And then exhale, release, let your hands relax out to the sides. And then reach your arms up overhead. So like you're Supermaning it. And then same thing, I want you to press those palms down. So again, you're activating those arms all the way up into your shoulders, into your upper back. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, and keep breathing. This is a good shoulder strengthener. Keep breathing. And then exhale, relax. Last one, you're going to slide your arms all the way down by your sides. Palms are still facing down. And again, press those palms down. Press, 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 press. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then exhale, release those arms down. And then go ahead and bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. And we're going to take a baby cobra, so nothing too big or too crazy, because we're just getting started. So just press into your hands. You're squeezing your bum, you're pulling your belly in, and just lift your shoulders, your head, your chest. Lift it up a little bit. Just a baby cobra, nothing too crazy. And keep breathing. And then exhale, slowly lower on down. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So baby cobra. So activate your core, your glutes. Press your hands down. Lift your chest up. Don't strain your neck either. Keep looking down towards the earth. Your head and neck are in line with your spine. And then next exhale, slowly lower back down. And one more time, we're going to do one more baby cobra. So inhale, stretch on up, keep breathing. Pulling the belly to the spine, squeezing your bum. And then next exhale, release on down. Go ahead and wiggle your hips a little bit side to side. And take your right hand up and put it where your forehead's going to rest. And you're going to kick your left heel towards your bum. You're going to reach that left hand back. If you can grab your foot, great. This may be where you want a strap. You can wrap the strap around your foot. And just pull that foot towards your bum. So you're getting a huge quad stretch even into your hip flexors. In yoga, we often focus too much on the hamstrings and the back of the legs. So we're going to get a nice quad stretch here. So take a few breaths, just enjoy. And then next exhale, release that left foot. Bring the left hand around. Take the right arm back. Wiggle your hips a little bit. And then kick the right heel towards your bum. Reach that right hand back. If you can reach the foot, great. If not, that's great too. Just keep reaching that right hand back for that foot. And take a few breaths here. And then next exhale, release that foot. Bring the right hand back around underneath the left. Wiggle your hips a little bit. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to press into your hands and come up onto your hands and knees. And you're going to take your knees wide and you're going to press all the way over into a child's pose. Take a couple breaths in your child's pose. And then come up a little bit out of your child's pose, bring the knees together, and then press back to a closed-legged child's pose. And keeping your legs right where they're at, bring your arms back behind you. And I just want you to either reach your arms up, like you can see here, back behind you. If you can have one hand grab an opposite wrist, fine. If you can grab opposite elbows, fine. If you can clasp your hands, fine. Any variation is great. It's just doing the front of the chest opener, so your chest is nice and broad, but you're laying forward. And then release your bind if you have it. Take your hands to the mat, come up into tabletop position. Shake your hips out a little bit. And then on an exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. And then inhale, drop the belly low, lift your chin up. One more time, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And inhale, belly low, chin up. Come back to a neutral spine. Take your right arm and twist it up high into the air. Twist, twist, twist. Broaden across that chest. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, come down, thread your needle on the right. Your left hand can reach up into the air, or it can tuck behind your back. Take the left hand back around to your mat. Slowly uncurl the right arm. Take it back up high. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, lower that right hand down. Shake your hips out a little bit. And then you're going to twist and take that left arm high to the sky. Reach. Keep broad across the chest. And then next exhale, come down. Thread the needle on the left. Reach the right arm up to the sky, or you can tuck your right arm behind your back. And then untuck that right arm, bring it back to your mat. Slowly uncurl the left arm, take it up high to the sky. Reach. And then exhale, lower that left hand down, shake it on out. And then you have the option to Curl your toes under, push back into a downward facing dog if you'd like. Take a couple breaths there if you'd like. If you don't want to do downward facing dog, you can go right from tabletop, step your feet forward, and end in a forward fold. Down doggers, you can walk your dog out a little bit. And then down doggers, come back to stillness, look forward at your hands, and you can take a giant step or a couple little steps and end up in a forward fold, meeting your other yoga buddies who went straight to a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Again, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Go ahead and gold post those arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Broaden across the chest. Keep breathing, pulling the belly in. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching your arms out and up. Exhale to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. What do you hope to achieve today that you can carry with you when you leave? Gently blink your eyes to open. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise all the way back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more, have some sort of inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and take your right foot a giant step forward, coming onto your back toes. So you are in your crescent lunge. You can keep your hands on your hips. You can take your arms out wide. You can take your arms up. And just focus on, while you're in this pose, the pressing of that back heel down towards the earth. It's not going to hit the earth, but you really want to focus on that so you feel that huge stretch from the back of the heel all the way up the calf, into the hamstring, into your glute. And just take a couple breaths here. And then keep the legs where they're at. Lower the arms down and around. Turn your palms forward. And maybe just lean forward a little bit. Your spine and your back leg are all in a line, and so is your head. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, come back on up, reach up. Drop that back heel down, open on up to warrior two pose. Reach long through those fingers. Flip that front palm, take that right hand high to the sky. You can look up at the right hand, or you can look down at your back foot. Exhale, come back to warrior two. And then go ahead and bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Reach that left arm up overhead, getting a huge side body stretch. And then bring that left arm down, around, and back up. Down, around, and back up. down, around, and back up. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. And then you're going to begin to reach forward. You can reach for a block, either in front or in back of your foot, or you can reach to the mat and come to triangle pose. And then next exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat. Curl onto those back toes. And if you'd like, you can take your back or your front foot back and come into downward facing dog. If you do not want to come into downward facing dog, you can take your back foot forward and end in a forward fold and take a ragdoll. So either option is totally fine, ragdoll or down dog, whichever you prefer. And if you're in downward facing dog, look forward at your hands, step forward so you end up in a forward fold to meet the rest of us. And then inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. And exhale, begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching your arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Before we switch to the other side, I want you guys to take your legs maybe a little bit wider than your mat. So not a full wide straddle, but not as wide as your mat. So maybe just behind your mat. And turn your toes out on a 45. Stand up nice and tall, hands are on your hips. Go ahead and bend your knees. And while you're sitting here bending your knees, your posture is nice and tall. You're pulling your belly and you're almost like butt tucking your butt. So stay here. You're kind of in a little modified malasana. Go ahead and take your arms out to a T. And keeping the legs where they're at, you're just going to reach to the right and back to center, to the left, back to center. Or sorry, I'm reaching right with my wrong arm, sorry. So reach with your right arm to the left. Sorry, guys. Come back to center, left arm to the right. Back to center, right arm to the left. Back to center, last one, left arm to the right. And back to center. Go ahead and straighten your knees and fold forward with your legs where they're at. This is a great low back release. Just let your body hang here. And then inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and refold. And then keeping your legs straight out, slowly roll back up to a stand. Reach, reach, reach your arms out and up. Exhale your hands to mountain pose. And then you can shimmy your legs back together. And then we're going to do the other side now. So left foot steps forward, right foot is back. You're coming into your crescent lunge. And again, arms can be hips, they can be out, they can be up, wherever you'd like. The focus is to be trying to push that back heel down towards the earth. It's not going to get there again. But it's really helped you focus on stretching the whole back of that right leg now. Take a few breaths. And then slowly lower those arms down and around. Palms face forward. And then go ahead and lean forward. Don't dump into that front leg though. Keep that leg active, pull that belly in. Your head and your spine and that back leg are all in a line. Keep breathing. And then come back on up. Open it back up to warrior two on the other side now. Reach long through those hands. Flip that front palm. Take that left hand high to the sky. You can look up or you can look back. Come back to warrior two. Take that front forearm to that left thigh. Reach that right arm up over your head. Reach nice and long. And then drop that right arm down, around, and back. Up. Down, around, and back. Up. And down, around, and back. Up. Come back into your warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Begin to hinge forward from your hips. You can reach for the floor or to a block or blankets to either side of that foot. And then take that right arm high and come into triangle pose. And then slowly lower that right hand down to your mat. Curl onto your back toes. And again, if you'd like to step forward to a forward fold, you can. Or if you want to step back, you can come into downward facing dog. If you're in your dog, you can walk your dog or be still. If you're in your forward fold, you can hang out and ragdoll it. Whatever feels better for you. If you're in your downward facing dog, look forward, step forward, ending in a forward fold. And then everybody take your feet about hip distance apart, grab opposite elbows and just sway. And then take your hands to your mat, toe heel your feet out a little bit more, maybe to about as wide as your mat this time. And again, just sway, but this time really bend the knees, really get into it. And sway, it really gets into the low back, into your glutes. And then come back to center and stillness. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. And exhale to slowly roll back up, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then go ahead. You keep your feet right where they're at, because we're going to come into Malasana or a version of Malasana. So wherever your feet need to go, and you can bring your hands to prayer. Bend your knees. If this is enough for you, you stay right here. Pulling the belly in, squeezing through those hips. Stay right here. If you want to go a little deeper, you can come down a little bit more. Again, still pulling in through the belly, squeezing through the hips. Last option is going to come all the way down into Malasana. You can come all the way down. Any variation is fine. Go to where you feel comfortable. Go to where maybe you put a little effort in, but it's not hurting. And take a few breaths there. If you are all the way down in Malasana, go ahead and lower your hands to the mat and press your knees up to stand up straight and fold. If you were in the modified version, just go ahead and stand up straight and then go ahead and fold on forward. So everybody ends up in a forward fold. Keep your left hand planted and you're going to twist and reach that right arm up to the sky. Exhale that right hand down. Same thing on the left. So twist and reach that left arm to the sky. exhale that left hand down. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And inhale, you're going to roll all the way back up, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. And then go ahead and step your feet together. Walk it on out. And we're just going to do a little bit of a balance. So we're just going to do tree pose today. So if you need a wall or a chair, find a wall or a chair, totally fine. So we're going to shift our weight to our left foot first. You can kickstand your right toes, come to the inner shin, knee, or the inner thigh. And then take your hands wherever you'd like them to go. Keeping your posture nice and tall. Belly is in and lifted, squeezing through the hips and the bum. And just breathe. And then slowly begin to release that right leg. Shake it on out. We'll switch and do the other side. So, weight goes to the right foot. You can kickstand left toes, shin, knee, or inner thigh. Ooh. Again, lifting up through the spine, pulling in through the belly, squeezing through the hips and bum. Slowly begin to slide that left leg down. Release the hands. Shake it on out. Come have a seat on your mat. You're going to get to our hips. So take your right ankle, cross it over the left knee or just above the left knee. You can sit tall here and you can lean forward if you'd like. Actually, everybody do that today. Let's not bend the bottom leg. So sit tall. Everybody's going to lean forward with that spine nice and long. So you're not going to round. I want the spine nice and long. And just stay there and we're going to get to that outer hip. Keeping that right foot nice and flexed. Left foot is nice and flexed. And just take a few breaths here, getting to the outer right hip. Really feeling that stretch. Inhale, slowly roll your spine back up. Uncross that right leg, shake it on out. And then take that left ankle, cross it above that right knee. Both feet are flexed nice and hard. Sit tall with your spine. And then again, just lean forward. And then next inhale, slowly come back up. Uncross that left ankle, shake the legs out a little bit. Point and flex your feet. And then come lay down on your mats. Pulling both knees into your chest. Rock side to side a little bit. And then lower your feet on down. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Your hands are down by your sides. Palms are facing down. And on an inhale, you're going to press those feet down and lift those hips up, coming into bridge pose. You can keep your arms by your side, or you can raise your arms up overhead, or you could clasp your hands underneath your back. You turn sideways for that. So you can be up here, or you can be here. And then next exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Go ahead and rock those legs side to side. And then we're going to do one more bridge pose. So when you're ready, press the feet down, lift those hips up. Again, take whatever arm variation you want. They can stay right here. They can raise up over the head. They can clasp underneath your bum. And then next exhale, slowly release them down. Rock the legs side to side. And then I'm going to have you roll over onto your tummies. Because we started on our tummies, we're going to end on our tummies. I'm just going to turn this way so I can better talk to you guys. So we're taking our Shavasana on our tummies today. You can have your head resting flat on your stacked hands. You can turn your head or neck to the side, whichever feels best for you. But lay down. Let your body again sink into the earth. And while you're in your Shavasana, observe the different sensations of laying on your belly versus laying on your back. If you'd like to stay here a little bit longer, you certainly can. If you need to get going about your day, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath. And you'll reach your arms out long, Superman arms. And then on your next exhale, pull the hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to press into your hands and knees, come all the way up, and push back into your child's pose. Slowly come out of your child's pose. Come back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing and moving with me today. I greatly, greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And I miss you all terribly. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about effort. Keep putting the effort, the work every day. You'll feel stronger, you'll feel better. You'll know what your purpose is. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. and may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I love and miss you all more than I can express. And I pray for your health and your wellness and that you're all safe. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of hugs, lots of kisses. Happy almost weekend, guys. Hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye.